Cyber attacks are a constant threat in today's digital world. From phishing emails to malware downloads and data breaches, these threats can cripple businesses and devastate personal lives. But did you know that many of these threats start with employees? Lack of cybersecurity awareness often leads to unintentional mistakes, like clicking on a phishing email or creating weak passwords. It's estimated that up to 95% of data breaches happen or they're caused by human error. Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm Michael Kanet. I'm CEO and founder of iTernal Networks. And here at iTernal Networks, we believe that knowledge is power. And because of that, we go onto our social media pages every Friday, 1 p.m., to discuss cybersecurity and technology topics to empower fellow business owners. These live streams aim to help other business owners and business managers to become more confident in their knowledge of business, technology, and cybersecurity. At iTernal Networks, we're dedicated to creating safe and secure environments for businesses to do what they love, what they're good at, and staying educated on their technology and cybersecurity is a big part of that. At the end of this, we'll be answering questions from the audience, so post them in the comments and we'll make sure that we get to those. All right, now for our discussion. I want you to think about the cybersecurity in your organization. And I want you to think about it like a chain. Strong links can make a chain unbreakable, right? I'm sure all of you have picked up one of those big heavy metal chains before, right? Where you got those strong welded steel links connecting things together, right? Where there's no way you're going to break through that chain. Sometimes though, there's a weak link in that chain that make it vulnerable, that make it break, that cause whatever that chain is attached to be broken free or to break through, right? Those weak links make it vulnerable. In your cybersecurity for your organization, employees are the links in this chain. By fostering a culture of cyber awareness, you turn each employee into that strong link, making your entire organization more secure. It only takes one weak link for a breach to happen. And so building that cyber aware culture is important. And it doesn't require complex strategies. It doesn't require super expensive training programs. There's some steps that you can take today to get started on implementing better cyber awareness culture in your organization. So I'm going to talk about 10 steps today that you can take to make a big difference in your organization. It all starts with number one, that's with your leadership. Your leadership team has to buy in. Security is not an IT department issue alone. Leadership has to be involved. When executives champion cyber awareness, it sends a powerful message to the entire organization. Leadership can show their commitment to cybersecurity by talking to the staff about the importance of being cyber aware. Not only should they be talking about it, they should also be participating in any of your cyber awareness training programs. Right? We don't want them just talking the talk, right? You got to walk the walk too. You got to show your team that it's important to you at the top. Otherwise, they're never going to buy into it. Leaders can also make sure that they're allocating the necessary resources for the ongoing cyber awareness initiatives in the organization. All right, number two, make security awareness fun, right? It shouldn't be this big scary thing that somebody's standing over your desk with a knife and no, make it fun, right? We don't want to scare everybody. Cybersecurity training in the past has frequently been very dry and very boring, right? You start watching the videos and your eyes glass over and you probably don't even retain 10% of what's there. Using engaging videos, gamified quizzes, real life scenarios, all of these can help keep employees more interested. Interactive modules like simulated phishing attacks or animated videos explaining different security concepts can make learning enjoyable, and make sure that content is understandable by them. It shouldn't be all this technical stuff, which leads to number three, right? Speak their language. avoid technical jargon, right? Communicate in plain language and focus on practical advice. For example, instead of saying implement multi-factor authentication for secure sign-in, just explain to them that it's an added security that you get a secondary code from their phone in addition to their password to log in, right? Use their language to help them to understand it. Number 4, keep it short and sweet. Don't overwhelm people with lengthy security sessions and security trainings. Opt for bite-sized training modules delivered in shorter bursts. This keeps employees engaged and helps to reinforce those key concepts on an ongoing basis. Doing recurring small trainings throughout the year will result in much, much better results than having one large annual cybersecurity training. Number 5, conduct phishing drills. Regular phishing drills can test whether what you're doing is working, right? It's going to test the employee's awareness. Send these simulated phishing emails and track responses. And there's different ways of doing this, right? But use the results of those simulations to educate. If you find that, hey, everybody fell for a high percentage fell for this one part of the training, right? Incorporate that into your next learning sessions. All right. Number 6, make reporting easy and make sure that you're encouraging it. Create a safe reporting system for suspicious activity. It's not like you go to the airport, right? See something, say something, right? There's all these places, see something, say something. You want that culture in your organization, right? If there's something that seems off, let them know that they can and should report it without repercussions, right? Acknowledge that those reports have been received, right? You can set up a dedicated email address. You can set up an anonymous reporting hotline if you're a little bit bigger and you want them to be able to call in for something. You could have a designated security champion employee within your organization that your other staff can approach and talk to about it. But there needs to be a method for them to report things easily, and that should be encouraged. All right, number 7, empower your employees by having security champions, right? So those that are enthusiastic about security, make them your security champions, right? Make sure they get additional training so they can answer questions and promote best practices and can help keep security awareness top of mind. Number 8, beyond work, security spills over, right? So if they're not protecting themselves at home, that's going to spill over to work and vice versa, right? So make sure that you're in part of your training that you're sharing tips on how to have strong passwords at home, how to secure their Wi-Fi at home, how to avoid public hotspots, right? Employees who practice good security habits at home are more likely to do so at work, and they're also less likely to bring cyber risk from home to work. If you have a BYOD, bring your own device policy, and you're allowing them to have, devices at home that they bring into the office to use, like cell phones and tablets, and they're connecting them to your company Wi-Fi, well, guess what? If those devices are infected from their home habits, they could potentially spread those infections to your business. So make sure you're training them and helping them to recognize those things and being secure at home as well, because they do connect at times. All right, number 9, celebrate success in your organization around cybersecurity. Recognize and celebrate achievements around your cyber awareness program. Publicly acknowledge those who report suspicious emails or those that achieve really low click-through rates on phishing drills, right? I mean, if somebody is passing all of the phishing tests and somebody is notifying suspicious things that should be reported, right? Let them know that they're doing a great job. Let their team know that, hey, so-and-so's doing a great job. They recognize this phishing email that got through our security platform, and they made us aware of it so that we could remove it from everybody, right? Recognition reinforces positive behavior and motivates others. All right, and then the last tip, number 10, is use technology. Leverage technology to support you in your cyber awareness initiatives. There's many online training platforms. There's automated phishing simulations, some of which actually send the emails, and other which have more like a gamified approach where they walk through a scenario and are quizzed on which emails are actually phishing or not. Other tools like password managers and email filtering platforms can also help to enhance your efforts with cyber awareness. The bottom line really is everyone plays a role. Everyone is a part of that chain of cybersecurity in your organization. And it's important that you build that culture of cyber awareness. It's an ongoing process. It's not a one-time, oh yeah, we did our cyber awareness training. Didn't we do that, 6 months ago? Yeah, we're good. No, like it needs to be an ongoing conversation because the threats are real. They're changing rapidly. If you're trained on something 12 months ago, there's a good chance that there's some new risk out there between then and now. Even if you did it last month, there's a good chance something has changed, right? Security should be top of mind, should be part of your regular conversations in your organization because it truly is a shared responsibility with the entire organization. By fostering that culture of cyber awareness, you equip everyone with the knowledge and tools to stay safe online, making them part of your strongest defense against these cyber threats. If you need any help implementing a cyber awareness program, setting up email security rules, etc., right? Any part of that employee security training, we can definitely help with that. Reach out to us today. There's a link posted at the bottom of the video. There'll be a link in the chat posted as well. Let us know. We love to help out. We love educating. It's one of the main reasons we do these videos every week is to help educate others so that they can in turn build those cultures of education and training around security and technology in their organization. So if you're interested in getting me and my team involved in helping to do some of those trainings with your staff, we can definitely do that and help reduce that risk, that cyber risk that you have in your organization. All right. Well, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I will make sure to get back to those and answer those questions when they pop up. Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Leave any comment with questions, with thoughts that you might have. Your feedback really does help us to create more content that's valuable and engaging to you. And also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates and get those notifications. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to help you to increase your knowledge and your power when it comes to technology and cybersecurity. We'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.